Right, good morning on this beautiful rainy day. And yeah, there's nothing more like moving and getting your muscles nice and warm to warm you guys up. And nothing like hundreds to get that internal furnace going. So we're going to start off with our Pilates class, and I hope you guys are as excited as what I am. Okay, so I want you to stand on the end of your mat. Whilst this rain makes me hear the plants growing. Okay. I'd like you to bend your knees, take your pelvis forward, taking your chin to your chest, and then I'd like you to roll all the way down for me. All the way down. Just hold it there. So you're stretching through the top of your neck all the way. You can actually feel it through, running all the way down to the tip of your toes. Inhale. And exhale, tuck. Round your back as you grow nice and tall. And imagine our spine like pieces of Lego being stacked on top of each other. Inhale, pulling up that pelvic floor. Exhale, melt the ribs down, sink the sternum. Tuck the pelvis, take the chin to chest and roll all the way down. Just hold it there. Take it to where you can feel your back stretching. Hold it. And inhale, and exhale, tuck, and round your back. And you grow nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. Bend the knees and round your back as you roll all the way down. And hold it. Now you're going to walk your hands forward. 1, 2, 3, and hold that plank for me. Good. Keeping your tummy nice and strong. Pulling the shoulders out of the ears. So I don't want you here. Okay? I want you pushing, it's almost as if you're pushing the floor away from your body. Hold it there. Hold it for 10. And for 9. Keep it cool strong. 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And up with the back. Good. And let it stretch through. And hold it there. Hold it, hold it, hold it. I'm already feeling a bit warmer. Hold that stretch. Okay, just hear the rain. And come back down. Hold it there for me. Bend the elbows slightly, now bend your knees to hop. Don't let your back collapse. Keep the core nice and strong. Hold this for 10. And for 9. And for 8. Shoulders out the ears. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up, and up. Good. Just let it stretch. Stretching through the calf muscle, stretching through the hamstring, going into upper back extension. Hold it. Keep your core strong still. And come back down and hold it there for 10, and for 9, and for 8. If you want to challenge yourself, take your foot wider than your mat and your hands wider than your mat, and bend and hold for 10, and 9, and 8, 7, looks like Spider-Man. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come back down. I'd like you to take a bow. And let it just stretch through. And just relax the inhale deeply. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And last one, inhale. And round your back. As you grow nice and tall. Good. Like just lie your back. With your feet hip distance apart. So, you take your fist, you place it between your feet, move your knees a little bit closer towards your heels and then roll down. So it's almost like you're stacking it, placing it down. Good. And you should be in alignment. Reach your hands down. Remember, shoulders are not on earrings. Inhale. Pull up that pelvic floor. Exhale. Melt the ribs down. Sink the sternum. All I'm going to ask you to do is push your lower back into the mat. That's all. If your back is feeling tight, these are tools for your toolbox. And release. So you're just releasing through that lower back. Inhale. And exhale. Push your lower back into the mat. Just tuck your pelvis, bring your ribs down and hold it. Your feet are stretching through that back. And then release. Good. And inhale. Exhale. Melt the ribs down, sink the sternum, tuck the pelvis. Good. Feel that stretch. And release. And do those until you feel like your back's like getting nice and warm and that's more released. Okay. Inhale. You're going to come up into a full pelvic curl. Exhale. Melt the ribs down, sink the sternum, tuck the pelvis, and round your back as you roll up. Now remember, I don't want you to be coming up high, arching your back. That's futile. Okay, please don't do that. Bring it as high as you can, keeping your pelvis tucked up, keeping your heels in the mat. So your back is a happy back. Everyone's happy backs. Okay, inhale and exhale, tuck. And round your back as you roll down slowly with control. Good. Inhale. Pulling up that pelvic floor. Exhale. Sliding your ribs down. Tuck. By keeping your intercostal muscles engaged and working and your ribs down, you prevent your back from arching and you going into the back. So that's really important. Keep your pelvis tucked. And inhale. And exhale. Tuck. Round your back as you roll down nice and slowly. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Melt the ribs down. Sink the sternum. Push your heels and your toe into the mat. Tuck. You'll feel your hamstring engage. Added bonus. Hold it there for me. Now I'd like you to bring your arms up towards the ceiling. Hands shoulder width apart. Tuck. And round your back as you roll down slowly with control. Good. Inhale. Pulling up that pelvic floor. Don't let it get lazy. Exhale. Melt the ribs down. Sink the sternum. Tuck. And hold it there. Keeping the shoulders out of the ears now. I want you to reach your hands back overhead. Now, if you feel like you can't take it further than that and you want your shoulders to come up, only take it till you've actually got that. Shoulders engaged. Okay, hold it there. Inhale and exhale. Tuck and round your back as you roll down slowly with control. So you can feel that stretch in your back. Make sure that when you bring your arms back, your shoulders are not in your ears. Okay, so don't want that. I want your shoulders engaged. I want these lats to work and keep them anchored down. Okay, shoulder stability is also very important. So you're going to inhale, pull up the pelvic floor. Exhale, bring those ribs down. The more you can bring those ribs down and engage, shoulders out the ears, not pulling down the lats, hold it there. Now reach your arms back. Hold it there. Shoulders are still out the ears. Tuck the pelvis, tuck the pelvis, tuck the pelvis, and give yourself a nice stretch in the mid and upper back. Inhale. Exhale. Melt the ribs down, sink the sternum, tuck. We can do one more like that. Bring the hands up overhead. Inhale and exhale, tuck. And roll down. Now take your arms like traffic. I want you to keep your hands down. And as you bring your arms up, I'd like you to keep your shoulders out of your ears. And hold it there. Inhale and exhale and bring the hands back down. Good. Inhale. Exhale. And bring the arms up. Up. Good. And you feel as if your upper back is getting nice and good. And last one, inhale. And exhale. And bring your arms back. Jeez, the road's very busy today. And hold. Inhale. And exhale. And bring it down. Now I'd like you to interlace your fingers behind your head. Inhale, pulling up the pelvic floor. Exhale, we're going to warm up our abdominals. Remember, you're working from the inside out. Melt the ribs down, sit straight and then come up and hold it there. And inhale, and exhale, and roll down. Inhale, pulling up the pelvic floor. Exhale, melt the ribs down, sink the sternum, and come up into a chest. Keeping your abdominals flattened. So remember, by pulling up your pelvic floor, you're engaging your core and you're Melt the ribs down, sink the sternum, and come up into chest lift. Flatten your abdominals, float your right leg up. Now keep your head up, and what we're going to do is we're going to change legs. For 1, keep your core connected, and change. Good. And 2, and change. Keep your spine imprinted. I don't want your back to work now, and I don't want you to arch. 3, keep my core. 4, slowly control. The angle between the knee and the calf doesn't change. 5, this is your lever. See? 6, change. 7, change. 8, change. 9, change. Last one. 10. Bring both legs up. Inhale, exhale up and deepen. It's burning for 5. Hold it. And for 4. And for 3. 2. Right leg down, left leg down. And then roll down your chest. Very good. Take a 2-second breather. Inhale, pulling up your pelvic floor. Exhale, melt the ribs down. Sink the sternum and come up into your chest lift. Put your right leg up to tabletop, left leg up to tabletop. We are going to do hundreds. Grab the back of your knees and come up as high as you can. Reach the hands down next to your sides and breathe. And inhale. And 2. And inhale. 3. And inhale. And 4. And inhale. 5. And inhale. 6. Inhale, do not use your back. 7. Inhale. 8. Inhale. 9. Inhale, last one. 10. Do not collapse on you. Interlace the fingers, come up, hold it there for 5. Hold it there for 4, make it burn. For 3, 2, right leg down, left leg down, and then roll down your chest. Inhale, there's no rest. Pulling up your pelvic floor. Exhale, melt the ribs down, sink the sternum, and then come up. Keep your core nice and connected. Float your right leg up, and then float your left leg up. Good. Like you extend your right leg away, and change it. For 1, and change. And 2, and change. And 3, and change. And 4, and change. And last one, 5, and change. Both legs in, right leg down, and roll down in your chest. And that was an awesome and amazing burn. So pull your legs in towards your body and hold it there. Let it just stretch through your back. And just let it stretch, pulling it and hold it there for a few seconds. You'll feel your back just stretching. A happy back. Good, and change legs. And pull your legs in towards your body. Just hold it there. Good. So now these 2 things that we are going to use today, assists, as what we would call them. We don't use equipment obviously for obvious reasons because we have none. Well, you don't have one. Well, I do, but you don't have any, so we're not going to use any. But what we are going to use are assists. Assists are things to help either make exercises easier or harder. In this case, I'd say it's just to actually keep form, and it does help to engage and to isolate muscles correctly. So what I'm going to ask you to do is, after the next exercise, is I'm going to ask you to lie against a wall, but I'll explain that to you just now. The first thing I want you to do is I want you to place your hand directly underneath your shoulder, fingers facing forward. Your one foot, your top leg, is in front of the other, and we're going to reach up towards the stars. Then you're going to reach up for 1. Good. I'm going to ask you to hold it there. And then I'm going to ask you to bring it down. Good. And I'm going to ask you to take it up for 2. Hold it there. So you're pushing away with this oblique, and you're holding it, you're feeling it's really burning and engaging. And you shouldn't be feeling your back, okay? And 3. And down. Good. And 4. And down. And 5. If it's too much on your wrist, or if you have a wrist problem, there's nothing wrong with this. 6. Okay. And down. You choose whichever is better for you. 7. And down. Good. And 8. And down. Gosh, hear those birds. They're all so happy. 9. And down. And last one. 10. Just like the obliques. Hold it there. Little pulses. Now reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And take it down. Good job. Other side. So you're going to twist around. You're going to place your top leg in front of you. And your arm directly underneath your shoulder. Good. You can either have your fingers forward, slightly, or here, or you can be on your arm. So inhale. I'd like you to reach up for 1. Get that oblique burning and engaged. And down. Good. You can take it up and hold it for a little bit. Don't just go up and down. There's no momentum. It's all about control. 2. Good. Joseph Pilates, originally called Pilates, controlology, because it's all about the control of movement. Deliberate intention. 3. Good. And down. And 4. And down. And 5. And down. And 6. Keep that pelvic floor lifted. And down. And 7. The beautiful breeze coming in here. Down. After I had those hundreds. And 8. Good. And down. And 9. And down. And last one, okay? Maybe we don't want to begin our shoulder. Push away, engage those. Let's up and hold it there. You can pulse it for 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And take it down. I want you to scooch it over. And we're going to do a little bit of a mermaid. So I want you to place your one leg in front of you and your other leg over. And we're going to just take it over. We're going to stretch out the opposite side that we just did. Give it a good stretch, lateral flexion. You can either do them sitting down like this. If you feel like you're not comfortable in this position, just do the other side. Then what you can do is you can do the standing, which I'll show you now what to do. It's quite easy. And a really nice stretch. After you've gone for a run, or walk around your garden or up and down your passage, because we all need our cardio. Or gone for a walk on the spot, or grab a skipping rope, or do star jumps. Jumping jacks, good. Then what you can do is, do a stretch if you're standing, is you just hold a pole, or you hold a burglar bar on a window. I think I'll do them here. You just hold it like this. You take your opposite, your outside leg, you bring it over, you push it away, and then you reach over to the side. So you're getting that nice stretch as well. And then the other side, you do the same thing. Push the hip away from you and stretch. That's a very nice variation of this exercise. If you feel like it's uncomfortable if you're sitting and doing them. Okay, so we spoke a bit about that assist to the wall. So I don't have a wall, but I've got these railings that I'm going to use. So you're just going to move your mat, scooch it all the way back, right against something that you can feel that you now have stability. So the point of this is just so that you can make sure that your hips are not wiggling and jiggling all over the place. They need to be stable, completely stable. I'd like you to lie on your arm, okay, and both bum cheeks need to touch the wall. The bottom leg is at a 90-degree angle, and you're going to start hip height. So I don't want you to start down there. I want your foot to start at hip height, and I want your head and your neck to be completely relaxed. So try not to bend your arm, okay, and just hold it there. Both shoulder blades are touching the wall, and you're completely straight, and you can't move anywhere now, okay? I want you to pull up your pelvic floor, and I want your hip on this side to be a little bit off the floor, okay? I'd like you to lift your foot up and down for 1. Good. We're working our glute medius here. Remember we spoke about our glute medius. Our glute medius is one of your hip stabilizers, okay? I am counting me on 2, and 3. So we're working those, and those guys are right over here. Part of your glutes. 4, glute medius. And then we'll do glute maximus just now. 5, that's the bulk of the muscle. When you're running up a hill or walking upstairs, that's the guy you use. 6, glute maximus. These keep your hips nice and stable. Good. 7, should be feeling them around about now. 8, so you'll know exactly where they are. 9, just in case you're a bit confused. And 10, we're only going to go to 10 today. We don't have weights on, and it's very, 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 very good exercise for isolating. I want you to keep your foot just like dangling. I don't want it too much engaged. I want it just hanging there. Now what you're going to do is you're going to bring your leg forward for 1 and take it back. And remember, I want you to imagine that this room here, the room that you're in, is filled with thick, wet cement. So it's really slow movement. There's no momentum. And 3, good. Keep your core connected. And for 4, good. Keep the hips again. So make sure your bum's not moving. You super glue your glutes onto the wall. Good. 5. They're burning. 6. Good. Keep my core. 7. Hip health. 8. Keep my core, keep my core. 9. Good. Last one. I'm going to give you a 2-second rest. And 10. She's burning. Okay, so now that you feel like someone's poured hot lead on that specific point of your glute, you'll know you've done this correctly. Okay, that was your 2-second rest. Okay, so now you're going to bring this leg forward, up, down, and back for 1. Okay, I don't want you to manipulate your hips now, which often happens in our stretching, okay, by trying to get your leg where my leg is. I only want you to take your leg to where you feel that you can keep your glutes against it. So if that's your range, then that's where you work. Whilst you're not getting the full benefit of the exercise. Okay, if your hamstrings are long enough to be able to take them there, take them there. Don't take them beyond that. Okay, so I only want you to hit a 90. Good. 3. Okay. 4. Relax your foot. It's all part of the exercise. 5. Keep your hand here for stability if you like. Good. Keep my core. 6. Good. It'll be like a knight on a chessboard. Forward, up, down. 7. Very good. Forward, up, down. 8. Good. Forward, up, down. 9. I'm getting rained on. It's quite nice. Forward, up, down, and 10. Good job. And you can just relax that leg forward. Okay, we are going to do inner thighs. We're not going to do them here. We're going to use a chair for that. So I'd like you to turn around. And we're only going to do those 3 sets. There are more that we can add on. But we're just going to do little bits of stuff and eventually work up to a bit of a more challenging program. Good. But you should have felt those burning nice. Okay, lying on your side. The bottom leg, 90 degrees. Both glutes touching the wall. And you're starting with this leg on hip height. So you can lift it up for 1. Also don't lift it up too high. Okay? Just 2. So we are lifting it. Good. And 3. Keep my core connected. And 4. Good. And 5. And we're going to give it a good stretch. 6. Because you're feeling the opposite glute burning now as well. 7, that's normal. And 8. And 9. And 10. Good. Now you're going to take a hip height, so you're going to bring it forward. Forward, forward, forward. And back, back, back. For 1. Forward, forward, forward. And back. Remember, you've got a little space between your elbow oblique and the floor. Forward, 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 and back for 2. Forward, 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 relaxing your foot. Back for 3. Keep my core. Forward, 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 and back for 4. Forward, 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 back for 5. Good. Forward, keep my core. Back for 6, and forward, back for 7, and forward, and back for 8, forward, and back for 9, and forward, and back for 10. Good, and place both legs down for 2 second rest. Okay, there's a lot of action happening today outside. Right, so you're going to take your leg back, and I'd like you to bring it, so remember like in the night on a chessboard, you're going to bring it forward, you're going to take it up, down, and then take it back for 1. Good. Bring it forward, remember only till your hamstring allows you. For 2, keep my core, bring it forward, up, down, for 3, relax your foot, forward, up, down, for 4, good, forward, up, down, for 5, and forward, up, down, for 6, and forward, up, down, for 7, and it's burning, up, down, for 8, remember like thick wet cement, it's all slowly, forward, up, down, for 9, last 1, forward, up, down, and 10, good job, and take it down, and let it burn, excellent, excellent, excellent. Before we continue, what I'm going to ask is that we just stretch that out. So we're going to do a bit of a piriformis stretch. I'm going to bring my mat a little bit more forward. Okay, back here. And I'd like you to sit on the mat. So, if you find this difficult, because you feel like there's pressure on your hands, okay, it's a really good stretch. Then I'm going to ask you to take it down like a normal glute stretch. And I'd like you to stretch it out there for me. Pushing this knee away, but not manipulating your hips. That's why I find the other stretch quite a lot more effective if you can't stretch like this and get a good stretch, because we often manipulate our hips when we're stretching, including our hamstrings. Okay, that's something to watch out for. So I'm going to do mine like this, and I would like you just to push your chest forward, good, and just hold it there. I feel this is actually a piriformis stretch. Your piriformis is one of your hip stabilizers too. It's right next to your gemellus, and there's all kinds of other little guys that are in that hip joint, but you just work there now, alongside your glute minimus and your glute medius. They keep your hip in its socket, and it's important to get those little guys strong, but not also strong, also with more flexibility. That's why we do this kind of stretching, to keep them happy as well. It's all part of it. The lumbo-pelvic hip complex. Hold it there. Chest forward, and you're going to hold that stretch. You're just going to hold it and listen to the birds singing. Hold it there. It's a hard exercise, but a very, very good one. Good. Hold it there, hold it there, hold it there, hold it there. And change sides. Good. And stretch it out. After this exercise, what we're going to do is we're going to do an inner thigh workout. So what we're going to need is just a chair. Quite simple. And yeah, that's all we're going to need. I'm just going to use an old plastic outside chair because we're outside. So you can use any chair that has 4 legs, which I think most chairs have. Good, hold it. Push your chest forward. Keep both bum cheeks on your sitting bones, So we don't want to be rolling back there, we want to be pushing our chest forward. Good, and hold it there and feel it. Start feeling so much better after holding it for a little bit longer. So I'd like you to do these again later. Okay, when you're watching TV, you can sit on your chair. Let me show you. On the couch, you can stretch. Let me grab my chair. Sorry. Just quickly for now. Take this chair. You sit on your chair and you sit like a man. Okay? One leg down and sit up nice and straight. And then what you can do as well, if that doesn't feel like you're stretching enough, is just hinge forward. Don't round your back. Hinge forward. And you'll feel that same stretch as what we just felt now. If you're finding it hard to sit on the ground or there or even the other exercise. Okay, great. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our chair and you're going to place it. So if you can see, I'm going to do it this way. We have a big square over here. We're going to use that square. Okay, so I'd like you to put your chair either way, this way or that way, on the end of your mat. And I'd like you to lie down on your side facing me. Place your one foot on top of the chair, the top foot on top of the chair, and the bottom leg is at the bottom of the chair. And I'd like you to lie down in a straight line. Then I would like you to have more pressure on your heel on the side and lifting your heel up. So I don't want you to bring your toe up first, where your knee is immediately rotating inward. I don't want that. I want your heel to lead the way. Okay, so your heel is going to be leading, and we're going to lift it up for 1 and take it down. And 2, keep my core, and down. You can have your hand on here. 3, don't put too much pressure. 4, good. 5, and 6, and 7, 8, good. 9, maybe 10 more, and 11, and 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and the last one, 20. Hold it there for 10, and for 9, and for 8. Hold it 7. Squeeze it 6. Squeeze 5. Squeeze 4. 3. 2 now little pulses. 1, make it burn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 9, 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness, such a little exercise can burn so much. Alright, so now we've got that square that we were talking about. So you should be like in the middle of the square. So your foot should be, I think I need to move a little bit more back in fact. So my foot is right in the middle of the square. So I'm going to bring it up. I'm going to bring my foot forward, down, and back to touch the back leg. So I'm taking it into like a square motion. Good. And 2. All the way up. Good. And 3. All the way up. And 4. All the way up. And 5. Up. Good. So you're working your leg around the perimeter of the chair. Good. Good. 7. 8. Remember when the muscle burns means it's changing. 9. 1. And 10. Woo. Good, and take it down. Now you're going to reverse that. Okay? Then we're going to change it and turn it around. Bring it forward. Good. And take it back around the perimeter. And forward. Back for 2. And forward. Back for 3. Forward. Back for 4. Forward. Back for 5. 4. Don't worry, we'll stretch it out. Back for 6. Forward. Back for 7. Forward. Back for 8. Forward. Back for 9. Forward. And back for 10. Good job. Other side. So we're going to do 20 up downs, 10 holds, 20 pulses. Very, very nicely done. Other side. It's a berry burn. Okay, and take it off. And this hand is extended again. And then lift the bottom leg up for 1. Remember your foot is in the middle of the chair. And 2. 3. There you go. And 4. Keep my core. 5. And 6. Remember, thick weights. 7. Leading with your heel. 8. Don't lead with your toe. 9. 10. Good. And 11. 12. Keep my core. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. Guess what? Hold it there for 10. Squeeze it now. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 little pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and take it down. Okay, now we're going to walk forward around the perimeter of the chair. So it's going to go forward, up, back, and down for 1. Forward, up, back, down for 2. Forward, up, back, down for 3. Forward, keep my core. I don't run around there wiggling and juggling my hips. For 5. Forward. If I had to look at you this angle, I would see no movement. Forward, back, for 6. Forward, back. We're only going for 10 of these. 9. Keep my core. That's what stabilizes you. 10. Good. Little muscles of the leg. Good job. And reverse. Keep my core. We're almost done. Back, up, forward, and down. Back, up, forward, and 2. Good. Forward, and 3. Keep my core. No wiggling and jiggling of the hips. For 4. Core. For 5. For 6. For 7. For 8. Good. 9. Last one. And 10. Excellent, excellent work. I'd like you to sit up for me, please. Give yourselves a round of applause. Those are awesome. So I want you to place both of your feet together. Good. And I'd like you just to give your inner thighs a very good stretch. So, squeeze your heels, keep your feet together. Grab your toes if you can, or hold your ankles. And push your knees down. And go nice and tall. And just let it stretch. Give it a good stretch. It works it very nice and hard. Take a nice deep breath. Lateral breathing, exhale. Bring those legs across this down. Good, inhale. And exhale. Bring it forward and reach down for you. Grow nice and tall. And just hold it there. You've done a good workout. Well done, guys. We're almost done. Just a few more exercises. Just give it a good stretch. Remember, stretch only starts after 30 seconds. Anything before that is pretty much futile. It's a waste of time. So please, when you do stretch, take time to stretch. Set yourself. Remember, if you are doing a lot of training now because you have the time to, or you're improving your strength training and stuff, always stretching is as important as strengthening. Pilates works on a length and strength principle. We always stretch, and we also mostly use eccentric muscle contraction. So we work your full range of muscle, and we work you in a lengthened state. Because we want to be like cheetahs. We want to be long and lean muscles, okay? Hold it there. Grow nice and tall, but you want to be strong, strong, strong. Good. Bring your feet forward, and Pilates will make you strong, 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 and healthy. Okay, I want you to keep your feet hip distance apart. I'd like you to take your arms to tricycle position. Remember, both bum cheeks don't wiggle and jiggle. We did this in the last session. I want you to grow nice and tall. Inhale. And exhale, you're going to rotate. Remember, your feet do not move. So you're not rotating from your hip. Okay, you're rotating from your torso. And you're going to twist. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. You'll feel your back working with this exercise in your core. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, breathe. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one on either side. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and hold it. Good, and I want you to take it down. Now what I'm going to ask you to do is I'm going to ask you to get into all fours. Okay? And I'm going to ask you to extend your opposite arm and your opposite leg. Right, so on all fours, your hands are directly above your shoulders and your knees are directly above your hips and your core is nice and strong. So you're going to extend your opposite arm, pulling up your pelvic floor and your opposite leg. And you're going to hold it for 10. And for 9, find your core. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, push away from the floor, 3, 2, 1 and down. Your hips don't move. So at no stage do I want to see this hip. I want your hips forward. Okay, so like the spotlights of a car, you're facing forward. Here's your road. Okay, which way am I? Opposite that way. brain food. Hold for 10, 9, hold, 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4. Keep it there. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to take it down. We're going to work a little bit with our backs today. Upper back, please. This is very, very important that we keep our core strong, and I almost want you to tuck your pelvis slightly. So you're going to push your pubic bone gently into the mat, and the core needs to be hollow. So it's almost like you're not wanting your tummy to touch the floor, because I don't want your back to arch. I want your back to be nice and strong and not coming up into your upper back. Up into your lower back. I want an upper back. Okay, work. So you're going to be lying on your tummy, and I want your pubic bone gently. You can see my hand is a hollow here at all times. I don't want your tummy to be squashed. You'll be able to push your fingers through, pull up your pelvic floor, gently tuck with your pubic bone, but don't engage your glutes. Your glutes need to be relaxed, okay? Inhale, and exhale, come up into an upper back extension and squeeze. And I want you to push your hands against your thighs. You're going to feel like you actually even can't. Hold there for 10. And hold it there for 9. Squeeze. Hold it there for 8. And hold it there for 7. My tummy's not touching the floor. Hold it there for 6. My glutes are relaxed. Hold it there for 5. I'm bending over my bra strap. For 4. Squeeze. For 3. 2. No shoulders are up in your ears. Stay down. And 1. And take it down. Good. We'll do it again. Inhale. Pull up the pelvic floor and exhale. Shoulders back and down. And come up for 1. And for 2. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And for 3. And for 4. Not an easy exercise. 5. And for 6. You should be feeling your arms. For 7. And 8. 9. 10. And take it down. Good job. Okay, so now I want you to bring your arms next to your side and I want your thumbs up. And we're going to do the same thing. So we're going to inhale, pull up the pelvic floor, and exhale, come up, and now you lift your arms up for 1, and 2, pulse down, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and take it down. Now bend your arms like a traffic arm. Okay, you're going to only lift your forearm up. You're not going to lift your whole arm. Your elbow is super glued to the ground, okay? Inhale and only lift your forearm for 1. And down. Keep my core 2. And down. 3. And down. Good. 4. And down. 5. Down. 6. Down. 7. Down. 8. Do not sink in your lower back. I can't stress it enough. 9. Keep my core connected. And 10. And take it down. Good job. Right. I'd like you to grab your right foot and pull it in towards you and just hold it there. I'm going to ask you to do that stretch for me for now, and then I want you to go and give me a hamstring stretch afterwards. Very, very important. Hamstring, glute stretches, quad stretches, all the time. Hold it there. Just hold it there. You guys have done an awesome session. Well done. And then change. On this beautiful rainy day. And take it down. And I'd like you to come up. And just for the fun of it, we're going to do one last plank. Inhale, because we can. Take the chin to chest, roll all the way down, bend your knees, taking it down, and walk your hands forward. 1, 2, 3, and hold it there. Let's hold it for 20. And 90. And core 18. Give you about last little bit. 16. I think again that's 15. 14. 13. 12. Core. 11. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Open up your knees. And take a bow. And I want you just to breathe at the inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Breathe all the air into the room, into your lungs. And exhale, blow it all out. And one more. And then some. And then round your back. Relax your shoulders. Grow nice and tall. Stack your spine. Imagine a piece of string pulling you up. Stand tall and have a fantastic day. Bye for now.